All right, today we got the news that we are getting Rarity Collection 2. So to be honest with you, we all saw this coming. I mean, everybody knew that we were going to get Rarity Collection 2. But did anybody think that we were getting it as soon as we are? This is absolutely nuts. We're going to break down the Rarity Collection, ask some of those early questions that I have after hearing about this, because there's some ramifications to having a Rarity Collection 2 that we need to be aware of. Before I jump into the Rarity Collection, I do want to announce the giveaway winners from the last video. We were giving away a playset of Effect Veiler in Prismatic Collector's Rare from Rarity Collection 1. We were also giving away a playset of Ghost Spell Secret Rare from the tins. I think it's the 22 tins. Yeah, so we were giving away both of these. So one person will win each. One person will win one, another person will win the other. Let me show you the winners of the giveaway. Here they are. Winners of the giveaway. I have no idea how to pronounce that first name, but his image is a dinosaur. So I'm going to go with it being a dinosaur. You got the ghost spells. Congratulations. We're going to get these out to you. For the second winner, we got Anthony W. 3828. You got the ghost spells. All you guys got to do is send me your address to this email, co2cards10, the number 10 at gmail.com. And when you do that, make sure you send me proof that it's actually you. Just a screenshot of your YouTube will do. So congratulations to you all. You are the winners of the giveaway. On Monday, we will have another giveaway on this channel. That's what we do here. We give away a lot of cards and we break down every Yu-Gi-Oh set that is coming out. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of the channel, as well as the like button. It does help us out tremendously. It costs you nothing. So much appreciated right there. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump over. We're going to look at the Rarity Collection. So I'm going to bring you over just to look at that and go from there. So let me bring this up. All right, so we got the Rarity Collection announcement right here. Rarity Collection 2 coming. But the thing I want you to see, a couple things on here, is it is coming in May rather than November. Rarity Collection 1 came out in November, just November, not that long ago. This is coming out in May, not that far from now. A couple other things. They say that none of the cards that were in Rarity Collection 1 will be in Rarity Collection 2. That is great news. They also told us that they are changing the structure a little bit, but you still have basically the same pull rates. And so like 4 collector's rares, 4 ultimate rares, 3 platinum rares, as well as 3 quarter century. So all that's the same, but the packs are different. They're cutting down on all the packs that you got to open up. Instead of getting 5 cards, I think you're getting 9 cards. So you're getting twice as many ultra rares and twice as many secret rares, and that is going to increase your odds to get the higher rarity cards per pack. So basically it's the same, but less packs. So, and then the other thing I wanted to talk about briefly, this is all just details. And then I've got some important questions that we need to wrestle with. The details are, you get down here and you start looking at the cards. What's actually in here? Well, there's some really good cards in here. First of all, access code. I'm sorry if you have an access code Starlight, the price is going to start dropping probably pretty significantly. But we are getting access code in here that's going to give everybody easy access to access code, no pun intended. Also, Magician Souls, another card that is pretty expensive, coming in around $25, something like that. That card's going to be reprinted in here as well. one of my favorite cards. One of the cards that I just absolutely adore. Silent Magician coming in here as well, and Silent Swordsman. Both of those. You go down to the hand traps. We got Ghost Spell. We got Ash. We got Lanciel. We got a bunch of hand traps in the last one. You're going to get a bunch of hand traps in this one as well. You're getting Droll and Lockbird. There goes the value of my collector's rare. Tanking. I can just imagine them tanking right now. As well as Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, which is one of my favorite hand traps. I know that it's not in the meta. It's more often out of the meta than it's in the meta, but I absolutely love Ghost Ogre. And then you're also getting Ghost Mourner, as well as Phantasme. So these 4 confirmed hand traps are going to be in here. You're also getting all the planets. You're getting Reichphobia, you're getting Paralino, you're getting Raceoff, you're getting Calarium, all the planets. That's pretty cool. I love that we're getting the field spells for the Visas kind of lore. So I love that. And then when you come down here, this is what I really love. I have been wanting an IP alternate art besides gold since I got gold. And we are getting the IP alternate art as well as the Rescue Cat that was also in the gold series. Now getting that in here as well as Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess. Super excited for those. These are the alt arts, or at least that's what they make it sound like, because it's under the title variant art. So we should have the alt art of the Appaloosa. So if you have the Starlight Appaloosa, it's probably not going to go down as much as IP did, because they just duplicated that card in Quarter Century. But Appaloosa, you're going to have the alt art now. IP, you're going to have the alt art and the Rescue Cat. I absolutely love that. And then you're going to have, you know, presumably you're going to get 79 to 80 cards in here, just like we did Rarity Collection. So there's a lot of cards that we don't know. So what are some important things that we need to take note of with the Rarity Collection being announced? I think the first thing is we all have to pat ourselves on the back on this, because we showed Konami that if you gave us a product like the Rarity Collection, that we would come through and we would buy that sucker, and we did. They didn't reprint, but they came out with the Rarity Collection 2 super quick, because they saw what they brought in from Rarity Collection 1. So I think the Yu-Gi-Oh community, we all deserve a pat on the back. We showed up, we bought the product, and now they're giving us a second product, Rarity Collection 2. So I absolutely love that. There's something that I haven't heard many people talk about, and this is going to create a little bit of a problem over the next 3-4 months. And that is, when Rarity Collection 1 was announced, we knew what was in Rarity Collection 1 OCG beforehand. We knew the cards that were in there because the OCG got it months before we did. And so the idea was what they got in the OCG would be imported into the TCG, minus things like Max C. But for the most part, we had a pretty good idea what was in Rarity Collection 1. We have no idea what is in Rarity Collection 2. Because as far as I know, and I've looked around, and as far as I can tell, the OCG does not have a Rarity Collection 2. We are getting this in the TCG without the OCG having the product, which means we have no idea what cards are going to be in here. Now, that creates a little bit of a problem because, look, I don't just sell cards. We do sell cards. We love selling cards, but we also buy cards, and we love buying cards. I had a video all ready to roll today. That's why this video is so late, because I had to, once the news came out, I scrapped that video and did this video. But I had a video all ready to roll telling you 5 cards I think you should be buying right now. But all 5 of those cards could easily be reprinted in Rarity Collection 2. So I don't feel comfortable telling you that you should be buying Cosmic Cyclones right now. Even though I think you should be buying Cosmic Cyclones right now. Because they could easily get reprinted in Rarity Collection 2. In fact, I would be kind of surprised if Cosmic Cyclone doesn't show up in this set. Another card I was going to tell you to buy is Solemn Strike. I would also be surprised if Solemn Strike doesn't show up in Rarity Collection 2. So what it does is it creates some uneasiness within the community over the next 4 months of what cards can I buy and what cards should I be avoiding. Now, there are certain cards you can buy, like if you want to buy Beast King Barbaros, have at it. I'm pretty sure it's not getting a reprint in the Rarity Collection. If you want to go out and you want to buy the One-It cards, I'm pretty sure that's not showing up in the Rarity Collection as well. But a lot of those staple cards the older staple cards could easily end up in this set. And then what you end up with is buying cards that are gonna tank as soon as the Rarity Collection comes out. So I do think that the Rarity Collection, with it not being an OCG product first, does create a little uneasiness in the community on what cards can I buy. So I do think that that's something we need to be aware of. Another thing that I think that we need to be aware of is that they've moved this set from November to May. And I think that's a brilliant move. Because when it was in November, what's around in November? Well, you have a reprint set that is generally sitting there in November. And then you generally have the tins that's sitting there in September. You have the 4th core set that comes out around that time, which is generally one, if not the best core set. 2 years ago, it was Darkwing Blast. Last year, it was Age of Overlord. Those were fantastic sets. So the Rarity Collection sitting in November was in a place where with all these things there, it was draining the money out of the Yu-Gi-Oh community. We just didn't have enough money. We didn't have enough money to buy all these big sets that were coming out. Boom, 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 boom. It was a lot. And so taking this set and taking it out of November and moving it to May and making it that spring reprint set, I think is a brilliant move. And it's a good move for the community because we're not stacked up during this time. We don't have set after set after set of these amazing sets. I mean, the last core set, the tins. This is a good move. I think it's a great move for the community. But take note that this is coming out in May. May 23rd, I think this is coming out. So this is pretty soon. It's only, 3-4 months away. It's not that far away. So May will be here before you know it, but it is in a better place than when it was in November. So I think we should be aware of that as well. There's a couple other things that we know. When we got the Rarity Collection, this was the first time we had a set like this. So we didn't know what to expect. We had no idea what to expect. What cards are going to be worth something? What cards are not going to be worth something? And so now we have experience with the Rarity Collection 1. So when we look at Rarity Collection 2, we have a better idea. So this is going to help us on those pre-sales, or this is going to help us on week 1 release, where we're not shelling out tons of money for prismatic collector rare, prismatic ultimate rare because we know that those cards will generally go down. And what is going to retain the value is the quarter century. If you remember, week 1 of quarter century, those things were dirt cheap. And they started creeping up, almost all of them, across the board. So we know that the quarter century rares, even if we're not pulling, the IP or the access code or some of the other chase cards, that they will be the cards that have value and they will go up. So I think that gives us, it gives us some wisdom entering in here. Another thing that we know is that a lot of these super rares, a lot of these ultra rares, and a lot of these secret rares are not going to be worth anything. That you're going to be able to pick them up for like $3 a playset. So you don't need to run out and buy your secrets and your ultras and your supers. They're going to be there. Now, your big chase cards, yeah, you might need to do that. But the rest of them, you don't need to do that. Like, you don't need to run out and buy Lancia's secret rares. They're sitting out there. You can pick them up. They're pretty cheap. But if you want the quarter centuries, you need to grab those. So we do have some wisdom because now we have some experience from having Rarity Collection 1. Another thing that we know, another question that I have is, can they make Rarity Collection 2 meet Rarity Collection 1? And that's going to be pretty tough. Let me take you over to Rarity Collection 1. Rarity Collection 1 sitting here, and it's on best match, but I'm going to switch that to high to low. When you're looking at Rarity Collection 1, you're talking about Ash Blossom. You're talking about Infinite Impermanence, Effect Veiler, Triple Tactics Talent, Pot of Prosperity, the Baron, Nibiru, Evenly Matched, Forbidden Droplet. I mean, this was amazing. Don't lose sight of how amazing Rarity Collection was. I'm super excited for access code. I'm super excited for IP, alternate art, and Apollosa. But I'm not entirely sure that they can match Rarity Collection 1. So essentially what I'm saying is that don't think that Rarity Collection 2 is automatically going to be Rarity Collection 1. But it can still be a great set. And most likely, it will be a great set. I'm not saying that this is going to be a bad set. I'm just saying there's only one Ash Blossom. There's only one Imperm and Evenly Matched. There's only one Forbidden Droplet, Pot of Prosperity, and Triple Tactics. Now, there's going to be great cards in Rarity Collection 2, no doubt about it, and they've already revealed some really great cards. But I'm not sure that it's going to meet Rarity Collection 1, and I don't think that it has to. I think it's a great set. I think you should go in on the set, just like I said with Rarity Collection 1, but don't think that it's the same. And the other thing is they can't do many of these. It's not like there's an endless supply of amazing cards out there. Rarity Collection 1, they could pull off a Rarity Collection 2, but could they pull off a Rarity Collection 3, 4? I'm not entirely sure. This might be the end of the Rarity Collections, but it's pretty great. That's what I got for you today. My name is Todd from Go2 Cards, and I am out of here.